Hey, it's Miss V, Miss Veronica. So we're going to talk about the anchor breath, deep balloon belly breathing, our mindful bodies, and sitting for a mindful minute. I always begin with the breath because it's an essential practice that you can leave from your first day of mindfulness and have a tool to use immediately. So do you ever notice how you're breathing and where you're breathing? Try this with me. Put your hands on your chest and let's breathe really fast together, all right? Let's go. Stop. Did that feel very calm? No, it was stressful. But notice how I was breathing from the top of my lungs and it was very shallow. That's what happens sometimes when we're either super excited, we're upset, or we're super stressed. Now bring your hands here to your belly. So your lungs come all the way, and then there's like this muscle beneath your belly that's called the diaphragm. And when we breathe in really deeply, the diaphragm literally expands like a balloon, taking in as much air and oxygen for your body. And then when we release, it comes back in. So it actually does the opposite. So when I say breathe in, it expands out. When I say breathe out, it expands in. And breathing deeply, like you're expanding a balloon, triggers in your nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system. It's like the brakes of our nervous system. It triggers the nervous system to start calming. So what I use is a Hoberman sphere to demonstrate this. So imagine you could see your diaphragm. And when we take a big balloon belly breath, we breathe in and we breathe out. And so we're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth like we're making a circle, okay? Let's do two more. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now notice how that made you feel. So remember, the stress up here is going stressful. Deep balloon belly breathing, we breathe in and we breathe out. So practice that. Notice how that makes you feel, which then brings us to our anchor. So have you ever seen a boat out on the lake, maybe out in the ocean, and it drops an anchor? Is it still going or does it stop? It stops. So the anchor is usually like metal that then is attached to the boat, that when they drop it, it brings them into the moment, to stillness. It's not moving anymore. So the anchor breath is actually 3 breaths that we do together to anchor, to stop in the moment, to bring ourselves present. So normally at school, we sit in a circle, and when we get into our community circle, we do our 3 breaths, our anchor, so that we can become present. So we're not still focused on the homework we didn't finish or the breakfast that we wanted one more bite of. It brings us into the present moment. So all it is 3 breaths in the moment. Let's do that together. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now you'll notice a difference, but the anchor is just to be present. We'll talk more about mindful breathing in the next few lessons. Now let's talk about the mindful body. In order to be present, I have to connect with my breath, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, and connect with my body. My breath is present, my body's present. It's my mind that wanders back and forth from the past to the future to imagination. It's my mind that gets easily distracted. And we don't want to judge ourselves, we just want to pay attention and just notice, oh, I'm looking over here and my teacher's talking over there. That's a mindful moment, because then it's like, let me bring my attention. But when we do our mindful bodies for a mindful minute, it is anchoring in the moment in my breath and my body. So what I do with the kids is that we say, my head, my heart, my hands, and my body all work together for learning. So when I say, let's get into our mindful bodies, we imagine like there's a little string at the top of our head. It brings us sitting up straight. We put our right hand on our heart, our left hand on our belly, or you could do the opposite. And this is my mindful body. And then if you feel comfortable, you close your eyes because you're giving yourself a brain break. So then that way I'm just focused on my breath, and we breathe in And we breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Did you notice that it helped you focus? And if it didn't, that's okay. It's a practice. Now the mindful minute, which we'll do in the next lesson, is literally sitting in our mindful bodies. You can have your hand on your heart and your belly, or you can have your hand on your laps, sitting up straight, eyes closed or focus on the floor, and we're doing those deep balloon belly breaths for 1 minute. So anchor breath brings us present to the moment. Deep balloon belly breathing helps us calm. Mindful body, once again, connects us in the moment. And when we do our mindful minute, we'll first anchor in 3 breaths. We'll sit for a minute. Great job. Great job.